All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for video number 2 of the basic charting strategies here with the Urban Wall Street family. Today we're going to go ahead and go over some trend lines. First video, we went over some support and resistance and went over what is a pip and how do you calculate pips in correlation with your lot sizes. Today we're going to go ahead and go over some basic trend line drawing. All right, so we'll basically start with what is a trend. Trend is identified by higher highs, which would be an uptrend, downtrend, which would be comprised of a series of lower lows. Here, just by identifying this chart, we can kind of see an uptrend here and a downtrend coming here. Now, based here, we could start all the way at the lowest low, drawing a trend line. We can start roughly right there. And we can see that there we had an uptrend. We have one, boom, boom, boom. And now we have a range, which would be made by this right here, which is also, if we were to advance, be in a little advance, of course, we would have a support and resistance lines drawn here on the daily time frame. All right, which we went over again in video 1. This is how you're going to use support and resistance lines in correlation with your trend lines. All right. We have that support and resistance line drawn there on the daily time frame. And we'll come down here and be able to see that. In this trend, price came down and then moved what? It's respected this daily resistance line. But that, again, we'll go over that in advance. And again, in the advanced course and actually in the group, we have particular indicators that paint all of these necessarily points for you automatically. But again, that's for our members only. This is just for training purposes only here, ladies and gentlemen. So take notes on how to draw a trend line. Trend lines are connected by higher highs, higher lows. A downtrend, by definition, is seen here by a series of lower lows and lower highs. So once a trend line is established, how do we identify entries? All right. So with this being said here, a trend line drawn here, if we had not seen this here, we would be looking to make entries on the bounces or the touches of this trend line. Until here, when it's broken, the support remains, but now the trend line now becomes a resistance trend line and keeps price within. You see that? Then we could come back in here and draw another line here. And you see how now these lines are starting to paint a picture for us, ladies and gentlemen? Now, remind you, keep in mind, we're only seeing this. Try to block out all of this. So we're only seeing from where my mouse is to the left. Okay. So as we're drawing these, price is happening to the right. Now this is a basic W formation. We definitely caught this in the group. Back up here to a peak formation, and now we have a downtrend beginning. All keeping in mind these areas of support and resistance are in major play. This is a higher time frame. This is the daily time frame. Now I'm anticipating price to now break this trend line and continue up on an uptrend. Because of course, over a long period of time, we do have an uptrend here. right, ladies and gentlemen. Now that's just basic trend line drawing. Connect your higher highs with your higher lows and your lower lows with your lower highs. Let's see if we can get a good picture on a good downtrend. Here we have a good downtrend. There we have a good downtrend there. So now we're pretty much we'll place our next trade on the Euro USD somewhere in this ballpark. When the price is cornered, price has to break out. When you draw these trend lines, price is cornered, it has to break out. So when price comes right in here, of course you'll see it be dwindling down, get to this point, and then price has to shoot up or shoot down. So we'll be placing our next trade when price action reacts to this area at this time. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, again, leave all your comments and questions and concerns at the bottom of this video. Thank you for watching the Urban Wall Street Basic Charting Skills video number 2 over trend lines in correlation with your support and resistance. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we also have automated indicators for each one of these strategies available for our group members only, and you can access that group www.urbanwallstreetfamily.com. Thank you.